welcome to today's live stream. We'll be working once again on the super awesome roller coaster. We've been working very hard. As you can see, we've got our station all complete. We've got the support structure of our entrance to the roller coaster. So the lift hill with the chain lift and the flags and all sorts of great stuff. So way out in the distance, as you can see, there are the support structures which make up the, part of the ride, the ups and the downs and all that good stuff. And so that's going to be kind of worked on a little bit later, but we're going to be finishing up the main lift hill today. We'll be getting all the supports all ready to go and rocking. And I got to show you at some point today, I got a new keyboard, which is amazing. And it slightly gives me the impression that I'm a wizard. So yeah. And Bob, the creeper and building inspector, he didn't approve of the this rail. He said it wasn't quite up to code, so he destroyed it. So that's a thing. I think he's also recording. All live streams are with OBS are recorded by default. Your voice is comparable to Morgan Freeman. Well, I don't know about that. I got cat hair in my mouth. That's a thing. I just can't stand cat hair. All right, so let's get started here today. Okay, let's space these out, make sure they're all lined up and ready to go. I just want to scaffold up here. Let me get out some stuff here. There we go. Scaffold up. Okay, awesome. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I just wanted to double check before I got all wild and crazy today. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. But yeah, I got to show you guys my keyboard. I've been saving up for this keyboard for a very long time, and it finally came in the mails yesterday. But Jellie, on the other hand, she was excited. She was excited because she got a box from Amazon. And if you follow me on the Twitters or the Facebooks or the Instagrams, by that matter, you saw a funny picture that I posted of Jellie. Like, she was so happy to be in that box. It was the happiest moment of Jellie's life to see a box, a great box from Amazon. All right, there we go. So I'll put that. Oh, we got a long ways to go. Jellie's got a new box. Yep, she's got her. Actually, I think somebody packed it up, so she's probably sad that it's off the floor now. Oh, Loot Crate. Nice. What was the theme this month for Loot Crate? What was the theme? All right, there we go. And come on. This is how I slowly not die. There we go. Working our way down so we don't die. Don't die. We're not going to die. No, we're not. We're not going to die tonight. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, no, we're not. Put the box on the desk so she can enjoy it. Yeah, I just don't know where it went. I think somebody packed it up. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know what is it about cats in boxes, especially like cardboard boxes. I mean, Jellie's got some amazing toys, but she would rather prefer that box. That box is her place. That box is her palace. Working on the roller coaster. Yep, working on the roller coaster, getting all the supports all ready to go and rocking. We've got our supports, and I think they're looking pretty good. It's exciting to finally get this section all complete. And I do really want to show you guys eventually in today's stream my keyboard, because it's beeping, or it's not beeping, but it's has all sorts of cool little colors and stuff. And when you push down the keys, it has all sorts of lights and stuff. It's cool. I want to somehow incorporate it into like videos. Eventually, I would love to have something like a backdrop behind me, and then have little props and stuff. I think this keyboard could be definitely part of that setup. So that's pretty cool. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got to set up a straw poll a little bit later today, and I want to start working on my summer ideas for the channel. So I need to start coming up with new series, new things for, of course, the summer, and trying to come up with some stuff, trying to come up with some new series, especially for Twitch. So we need to come up with some things, and if you guys have any, of course, suggestions on kind of new things you guys want to see on any of the channels, definitely shoot me a message on Twitch. I don't get a ton of Twitch messages, so I'm able to sometimes go through those before I start streaming. So definitely shoot me a message if there's something you think would be a cool, there we go, like a cool series to start. I've got some ideas, but oh no, we're gonna die. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, we're gonna die. No, we didn't die, which is good. We just did. The s'more house. S'more house. Well, that's a go. I built the s'more house. I built the s'more house like a year ago, so it needs to be built. It's crying to be built. It's like, Scar, please, please build me. So yes, the s'more house is definitely a go. A beach house. Surf Scar. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. That sounds actually really fun, actually. A surf house. I like it. I like it. And you know what? I like it a lot. I like that idea. That's a good one. Yeah, but we'll definitely start with the s'more house because I built that house so long ago and it's just crying out to be built. So yeah, we'll do the s'more house, and I love the idea of a surf house. I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, I would also like to incorporate maybe like a mod pack into Twitch, like something, of course we've got stud tech and all that good stuff. But that's kind of a YouTube slash Twitch. I would like to have like a dedicated mod pack towards Twitch. So those are just things I'm looking at doing. There we go. And then you guys asked in today's Scarland video, how could you possibly be out of resources? You guys saw how much acacia wood that we started out just with this live stream. And look, we've already used up 4 of our slots. We're already going on to our next set here. That's why we don't have much acacia wood, because this requires a lot of wood, a lot. I set up another acacia farm over there, and I'm going to set up another one next to it too. And then we also have the 2 more acacia farms over there. So we've got a decent amount of wood being grown. It just takes a while. What's the s'more house, you ask? Well, if you actually go back to about a year ago on Facebook, I posted a picture of a house, and I'm like, good, bad, what do you think? And it was very, very positive towards the good. So I'm like, all right then. Well, then we must do a tutorial on it. So I kind of got a basic blueprint, you will, of the house. Got all the kind of dimensions a little bit set, how I think it would look nice. And then I got kind of inspired to do the Haunted Mansion. And then Stud Tech came up, and I got kind of distracted and never got quite around to the s'more house. But there's been a lot of interest lately of reviving the Creative Fun Time series. And yeah, so we're definitely going to get ready to do that because it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hello there, Spider. How are you today? Oh, you turned vicious on me, didn't you? Oh, spiders. I thought he was going to be my friend for a minute, but no. But no, he didn't. We do really need to automate the greenhouses, Ivan. We do. That could be a great Twitch series. So one idea that I had for this summer to do on Twitch is to incorporate more of the new woods into the tree farm. So I think that'll definitely be something that we can do on Twitch. I think that'd be pretty fun to do because I got some ideas. It's not like we're just going to just add some trees to the farm. I mean, we'll redesign the tree farm to a certain extent. Not go crazy about it, but we'll definitely... Why is all the skeletons still alive? You all should be dead. Just saying. And your bow is way too powerful. Jeez. No. Oh my gosh, this guy's bow is super powerful. Oh, ho, ho, sneaky. I can't get him. He's got too powerful of a bow. Oh, are you guys really hiding under here? Is this really protecting you guys from the sun? Wow, it is. Well, that's crazy. Haha. Anyway, let's get back to work. And what were you guys saying? I saw a couple of comments I wanted to respond to, but I got very distracted, as you could tell. An iron farm. Ooh, I love that, Oliver. I love it, I love it, I love it. Unfortunately, I'm really bad at that type of stuff, so I would have to figure out how to do it. Loads of progress since the last episode. Yeah, so on today's episode, of course, on YouTube, so if you haven't seen it, definitely go and check it out. We built all of this over here. We built all of that. Now, you might be noticing, if you've already seen the video today, you might notice there's lots of scaffolding about. That scaffolding, I put that up after the episode because it takes a long, long, long time to get all the scaffolding all arranged so that we can add the supports easier. So that's why that is like that. Crazy Craft, I can't even talk today. Crazy Craft Mod Pack. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but I like the crazy aspect of it. How's life? Life's okay. Life is okay. Life is okay. Can you show? I see. I can't talk today. It's just not something I'm capable of. Can you show us all of your mob drops? Yeah, I definitely will. They're kind of assorted around Scarland, so there's not just one like central location where all the mob drops are. But I'll show you all the mob drops that are related to the roller coaster project. Unfortunately, all of the gunpowder that we've gotten has been used. So I've used all the gunpowder for TNT. So we're a bit out. Oh, Packrat, well, thank you. I thank you just for coming out just for as long as you can. I really appreciate you coming out each time, and I'm glad you've been enjoying the videos. That's why I love making videos. How am I not dying when I fall? Well, I've got the magical boots that are the building boots. So within the building boots, we've got our blast protection, unbreaking, distrator, and feather fallen, all loaded up and ready to go. So yeah, that's why they're holding up. That's what's keeping me from dying every time. So got that rolling. Now, of course, in stud tech, we've got all sorts of magical amulets and necklaces and things to keep us from dying. Recently, Wells gave me a Ring of Wonders. The Ring of Wonders, you may ask, is actually the ability to fly, like in creative. So, kind of OP, to be honest. Kind of OP, but still pretty darn awesome. There we go. Looking good, my friends. We are making massive progress. I'm really excited to see what this looks like from a distance. Definitely excited. When will we make the next Stud Tech episode? Next Stud Tech episode is on Tuesday, and I believe tomorrow we might be streaming some Stud Tech tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, so we'll probably be live streaming some Stud Tech tomorrow, so that'll be exciting to have a little Stud Tech action. There we go. Nice. Now we see how it's getting a little easier now. Now that we're a little bit lower on the platform, we're using a little less of our acacia. All right, let's check to make sure. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I've been wanting to make a roller coaster of this size for quite some time. I'm actually kind of glad I waited a little bit. Originally, the roller coaster was going to be entirely made of oak wood. So I'm actually glad that I waited this long because look what it allowed us to have. All these different colors. We've got our milk chocolate, we've got our dark chocolate, we've got our acacia wood. So it's kind of cool that we have so many different options to make the roller coaster a little more unique with these different types of woods. Have I thought about building a modern city in Scarland? I've kind of reserved most of my modern building towards the creative series. So where we built our Creative Fun Time series, we have the kind of that little, it's almost turning into a street where the s'more house will go. So the s'more house will go right next to the modern house that we built last year on YouTube. So we'll have that new house kind of built next to it. So it's almost creating kind of a neighborhood within that world that we kind of call like Scar World or something along those lines. So yeah, it's that is kind of where we do our modern building. I've never done a lot of modern building in Scarland. It's something that I may do, but I kind of think that maybe modern may not kind of go with some of the Scarland theme a little bit. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Our next build for Scarland, of course, is going to be a big ranch style house. Why don't I do another roller coaster stream tomorrow? Just trying to mix it up so there's always something unique and different to watch on the channel, of course. So yeah, to try a little stud tech action. I am kind of behind on a couple aspects of stud tech. I need to get the towers finished. So there's a couple areas of the fart fort that I need to finish. There's a couple aspects that I really want to get done so that when we complete the house, that all the different things are all done and ready to go. Awesome. All right, so we've got that all looking good. So let's take a quick look at what this looks like from a distance. There we go. And then maybe if you guys want, if you guys want, we might be able to jump on the roller coaster and maybe take a little ride. So let me know if you guys want to see maybe a quick little ride on the roller coaster. How long does it take to get the resources needed for the project? The project, Nick, took about a little over a year to get the resources for the station and then the resources for that lift hill and then going down. Now, I have a lot of resources for other aspects of the project that have been built up. The one part where we are lacking on is acacia logs. So that took an incredible amount of acacia logs to complete that section there. So I've been harvesting trees here and also up at our little makeshift tree farm back there. Now, let's see, where is it? Now, I've got this chest full here, so let's actually top ourselves off. And then I have another chest that's about this full too back there. So, yeah, it takes a long time. Definitely takes a long time, but let's take a look. Ah, ha, ha, that looks good. Oh, that's exciting. That looks good. So we've got all this ready to go. So let's sleep this pending night away, and then we'll have a fresh start in the morning of the Minecraft. But yeah, soon. So on YouTube next week, we're going to be working on this side. So this side's not going to be as high. So this is kind of like the big high drops over here. And then it goes underground, comes up over here, and then does some like more turns, twists, turns, different things like that through there. Hey, Ivan, well, thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time. So goodbye, Ivan. Have a great night. Have a great night. I do. I love the raw acacia block also. Not a big fan of the interior, but I love it. See, Ivan, have a great night. Make a statue of you and Jelly. Yeah, that we could do that somewhere. Maybe like off in the distance. That might be kind of fun. So we could do the statue way out, kind of somewhere where you might stumble upon it. Maybe that might be kind of cool. What is the best part of Minecraft for me? Supernova asks. Well, I think the best part about it is building something cool people that people like. The best part about it is being able to share it with you guys. Building on stream or on YouTube, whatever. That's my favorite part to do. Oh, that's awesome! You won Prison Architect in Minecrafting Dad's stream. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That is really cool. I love that game. So you're gonna have a lot of fun with Prison Architect. I love that game. I haven't fired it up for a little while, but I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I really like Minecrafting Dead. He's got a good stream. I'm glad he got to his milestone. We're just waiting here for this. Yeah, is the sun setting? Sun setting? Are we good? Are we good? I see a little bit of orange over there. Looks like it's coming. Looks like it's coming. All right, so we're waiting, we're waiting. I just don't want to start that. There we go. Now we're having ourselves a little sleep. Why do I always play in survival mode? Well, I've spoken about that before. I like survival mode because it's a little more rewarding, kind of knowing, you harvested the resources. But I also do play in creative mode. I just haven't played on creative mode since, well, let's see, probably October. So we haven't had a creative series since October. We will, like we were talking about, starting up a new creative series. So definitely stay tuned and look forward to that. But like I was saying, we're gearing up for some new series. I'm probably going to have a Scarlog about that soon. Kind of going over some new things that's coming to the channel. All good things, of course, all good things, and mostly they're add-on things. So it's not like we're taking away any particular thing. So it's mainly add-on series. So that's a good thing. It's always nice when you're adding a series and not taking away a series because people always get sad when you do that. Okay, there we go. And let's swap that out, and away we go. And away we go. I need to double check something here. What is the dimensions here? This is 1, 2, 3. Perfect, perfect, beautiful, wonderful. I think Scar's motto should be go big or go home. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I heard it. Let's see. Get that across there. Just want to make sure this is all measured out and ready to go. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. And work our way up. So we've got a long way to go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Looking good, looking good. So when we did this section on YouTube, it was really cool. We did this all in time lapse, and hopefully you guys like that. I want to do more of those. I think that'll be really fun to do, especially for future creative builds and stuff. I think that'll be really cool to do more of a 2 account video. I think that'd be cool. I couldn't do it I've wanted to do that for quite some time, but I didn't have another computer to do it with. So now that I do, it's pretty cool to be able to finally do that. Oh, darn it, reading the chat and falling to my death. There we go. Scar, do you think on, oh, do you want build a zoo? Yeah, I wanted to build a zoo in the last Stud Tech series, but we never got a chance to with the world being corrupt. So I definitely want to do that again. I'll probably do it. I'm not sure. I'll probably do it maybe in another series, something like that. I like most creatures for that. Now the current creature mod that we have in Stud Tech now, see, we had to switch it out because most creatures doesn't allow for public release of a mod pack. So we've had to swap that out. The new one's okay. It doesn't quite have the detail in the animals as the other one. So maybe I'll do another series and actually create the zoo that I have in mind, like a really cool zoo, with like exhibits and, like areas where you can like see through the glass and the animals and all that good stuff. So eventually I might do a zoo. I don't think it would really make sense in Scarland because we would have like the pig zoo and the sheep zoo. That wouldn't be too fun. That would be a kind of a boring zoo, to be honest. So maybe we'll do a separate series for the zoo. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Nice. There we go. Oops. Oh, that's a stray block there. Stray block there. You read the chat and then you start just like placing blocks like this. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. You're like, oh no, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What kind of horrible things have. Oh, there. See, breaking legs, breaking things. Oh, you like the second camera super fast build mode? Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you did. I definitely want to do some more of those. I think we can get pretty creative with some different ways of doing that. It was just a test, to kind of see. It was kind of a feasibility study, if you will, to see if it would work. So I learned actually a lot in that short amount of time. I've learned that mobs really like to kill camera people. So that's a thing that we have to account for. Skeletons will shoot him off his little perch that I put the other character on. So, he could like look up and see me and then record from that. So all the mobs were trying to kill him and it was a disaster. So I've since, made him a nice little cocoon that he can live in and not be attacked by mobs. Some people told me to put it in creative, but that would go against what we do in Scarland because that's not something we want to do. So he's in survival because it's a survival world. Even though he's just a cameraman, utility man, it's still, I feel like he still should be in survival. All right, there we go. And then let's see, move this across here. Looking good, looking good. There we go. A lot of work, but eventually this will look pretty cool. And when we do get to the point where we're actually working in a less of height and more turns, it'll be a lot easier. This is like the tedious, hardest part of the build right now is getting all this worked out. Yeah, I think I'll keep him in survival. I kind of feel like they're both residents of Scarland because that's my old Minecraft account that started with Scarland, and this is my new one. I kind of like these guys are like role played, like they both live here. One lives in the old tree house, one lives in the new birch house. All right, there we go. And let's see, work this guy across here. And then let's see, this one needs to start moving there. So we'll do that one later, but we'll work this pole up. Yeah, the house is going to be a ranch house, kind of a cool kind of Montana style house, which I'm pretty darn excited for. It's another house that sometimes I'll go on like a house building binge, and I will go into a creative world and try to come up with as many houses as possible. And I did that when I built a s'more house. So I came up with about 10 or so houses, and then I'm like, okay, out of all these houses, which one would be good for something? And I think the ranch house, I have two ranch houses and a modern house, and then about three other modern houses that were just kind of okay out of it, and then some like tests of different things about, would this house look good? Like I like maybe the roof line, but I don't like other aspects of it. So lots of those types of things. But houses that are like video ready, I have two ranch houses and a modern house. How I celebrate when we finish the roller coaster, I will probably have a pretty darn cool video planned for that. There'll probably be some surprises because I don't want to give those away. I'm hoping these all work out in the end, but I don't see why they wouldn't. But you never know. You never know. That is one thing you just never know. But anyway, we're gonna have a pretty cool video, I think, when it's done. And to be honest, it's not gonna be that long. We've completed well past halfway. We just got a couple more aspects to go, like getting all these supports on in the roller coaster. Once we get all the supports all loaded up and ready to rock, it'll be closer than you think. Hey, bye, funny girl. Thank you for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hopefully, you have a good day. There we go. And bring these guys all across it. Looking good. I love building up in the air. It's fun. I like building up in the air. Building in a cave's fun because you can be pretty creative with it. Like if you're building, you're like, I want this room to be a little wider. I want this room to be a little skinnier. It's like whatever you want. You can just be real creative because you're kind of carving into like an endless cavern, it feels like. But it's also fun to kind of feel like you're flying way up in the air. Is anyone else's stream lagging terribly? It doesn't look like too many people. If you can, try lowering your quality slider a little bit. If you're on a mobile device and you have access to a PC, try maybe jumping onto a computer if that's possible. That always seems to help sometimes. But because this is a partnered stream, you can change the quality of the stream. So if you're on source, you can lower the quality down to high, medium, low, or mobile, or something along those lines. And that usually can help with lag and things of that nature. Another aspect of the lag may be I did opt into the ability to have less latency on the stream. So when I say chicken strips, you guys hear chicken strips pretty darn close, whereas it would have been about 15 to 20 seconds before. The reason that 20-second delay was for buffering and stuff like that. So definitely let me know if how things are on the stream, if you guys are having increased lag, and we could always opt out of what I've set the stream to. There we go, looking good. There we go. So that is the question. That is the question. So being opted into, see, there's a setting in Twitch right now, like I was talking about. So, there's always been the stream delay, and they're trying to reduce that stream delay. But the cost of that, because there's always a cost to everything, the cost of that is that some people may have to buffer a little bit more on the stream. So I'm trying to decide if, being able to communicate with you guys faster, when I say chicken strips and you guys say yummy, you guys see that a lot faster, or is having it slightly delayed and having less buffer time more beneficial? I don't know. That's the question. That is the question. And that's what we'll figure out today and maybe tomorrow when we kind of test this feature. Do I have a setup video on YouTube? I don't think so. You can kind of see my room in a more expansive manner if you watch my E3 video from last year. It's a Scar log, so look for the Scar log playlist and find the first of the series where I go to E3, and I have a part in there where you there's all the yummies in the chat. Where I kind of show my room and you can kind of see my surfboard and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. But there's not an actual like setup video where I show my computer or anything along those lines. I've never really wanted to do one of those, but if you guys really want me to do one, I will always do what you want me to do. But as of now, I have not done a setup video. Why did I? Well, you got to watch today's Scarland video to find that out. To find out. That's when I talk about the Matterhorn and stuff like that. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Please do it. If you guys want me to do it, I will do it. We could do it for a milestone, maybe coming up if you really want me to do a setup video. You'll get to see Jellie, maybe. That might be fun. I just never wanted to do a setup video because it, like, some setup videos are like, hey, look at my cool computer. I'm so great. But it's like, it's just mainly people just showing off. But I could see there being a benefit for people. Sometimes, like, if they're looking for setting up a YouTube channel, they might see, oh, he's using that piece of equipment. Maybe that'll work for me too. I've done that. I've watched a lot of setup videos and gotten a lot of great advice for different pieces of equipment and stuff like that. But I don't know. I've always, kind of weirded out by it a little bit. You guys would get to see all of my amazing Disneyland memorabilia, which that might be cool, right? Yeah, that might be cool. All right, bring this across here. There we go. And you might also, another thing you guys would get to see, which would be kind of crazy, would be my cord monster. He's made up of all my cords. I don't have a name for him yet, but there's a monster that lives under my desk, and it's made up of cords. Lots and lots and lots of cables. Cables and cords and wires and all sorts of stuff that makes streams and YouTube videos possible. Is there a backstory to why the roller coaster is there? That's a good question. I've been trying to come up with a story. I've had about 3 different ideas, and none of them are really like kind of worked out yet. But the main portion of the roller coaster is here because it's an amusement park. Like that's what it's there. It's an amusement park. So within this amusement park, there will be Ferris wheels and things of that nature eventually. So. That's kind of why it's there. There will be a bit of a story to it. That'll start to come through pretty soon when we start in the underwater area. There's a bunch of stuff on TLC about various Disney parks. Nice. I used to, when I was like 12 and the Travel Channel was awesome and TLC was awesome at that time too, before it turned into a bunch of reality nonsense. They used to, when summer was coming, they would run a bunch of Disneyland and Disney World videos, like, promotional type things where they would show the park and rides and talk to the Imagineers and stuff like that. And I loved it. When that was coming on, like I would have it marked on the calendar. I was super excited. This was long before YouTube and stuff like that. So going on YouTube and watching any and every ride imaginable in any Disney park, that wasn't an option. So really the only way of seeing all that stuff was these videos, these shows that were on the Travel Channel, TLC, and stuff like that. So that I was always so excited when those came on. There we go. It's hard to imagine the TLC, its actual name is the Learning Channel. Oh, it's very interesting. I'm not sure what you learn on it anymore, but it's there. It's there. Your stream is fine again. Was it lagging a little bit? Well, hopefully it's fixed up by now, hopefully. But yeah, let's actually test the stream delay. So in a second, I want you guys, as soon as I say something, repeat it, okay? So I want to test to see how much the stream is delayed. So it should only be delayed by like a couple seconds, like 5 seconds at the very most. Whereas before it was around 15, sometimes even a little bit more. So when I say chicken strips, say yum. All right? Chicken strips. Go. Jellie's mowing out there, as you can tell. Good old Jellie. Good old Jellie. There we go. And then bring these guys across. Yeah, okay. So it's still a little bit delayed. So it's a little bit delayed, but it's not like horrible delayed. That's a lot of yum. So it's what would you guess the stream is delayed? Because it would have to take time for you guys to like type. I would say it's probably delayed by about 8 seconds. Hashtag yum. About 10 seconds? Okay, that's not great. If it causes more people to have to buffer and we're only getting like 15 seconds or less latency, then I don't see that being that worth it. If that's the case, we need more fence posts anyway. You should build a chicken strip. we should build a chicken strip sculpture. You had yours pre-typed? Ah, that's nice. That's good. Yeah, that's what we should do for like to really test it, like have everybody pre-type something, and then when I say go, then you push enter, and then that's probably how you could more gauge the latency of the stream a little bit easier. Okay, so let's close our creeper gate here. And then you can watch me fail the recipe again. Let's see if I can get this going. So I always forget the new recipe for fence posts. I mean, it's not really new anymore, but it was new a while ago. Let's get ourselves quite a few sticks. There we go. And then let's grab ourselves a little bit of wood. Beautiful. All right, so here we go. If I remember this, it would be amazing. I know I'm going to make the gate recipe. I always do it. There we go. We didn't actually make the gate that time. We made the fence. Oh, Scar, you're learning. You're learning. Each day you just get a little bit smarter. Not a lot, just a little bit. Not a lot. All right, there we go. Get those guys all on there. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, when they changed the recipe, I was like, oh, come on. They could have just left it how it was. There we go. Yeah, that's probably fine. That's probably good. And you know what? Can I bring a bed with me? Do I have an extra bed? Have a bed? Let's see. I know I've got some wool in here. Wool, where are you? There we go. Looking good. Very good. There we go. Got that. Got myself a purple bed. Got myself a Twitch bed. Yeah, there we go. Got ourselves a Twitch bed. There we go. Awesome. All right, we're off. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about not doing the improved stream delay. I feel like a lot of people are having tech issues today with it, so I'll probably go off. It's still in beta. It's still like in their testing phases, so maybe they'll work it out a little bit better so there's a little less buffering for everyone because I don't want you to have a negative experience watching. What in the world? That's not scaffolding. Get out of here. All right, there we go. So let's get that going. There we go. So I do have a new Dig or Die episode for tomorrow on YouTube. So that's exciting because last week after our charity stream, I was completely exhausted. I wasn't able to stream on Sunday or get a new episode of Dig or Die recorded. So this week I do have it ready to go and we actually have some success. We actually have some success, which is fun because we got ourselves a pretty cool little base setup. So tomorrow, look forward to a new episode of Dig or Die. So I'm excited about that. Am I looking forward to 1.9? Coda asked. Yes, I am actually. I like how they've incorporated a new slot for the bow and arrows for the quiver. So that's kind of cool that they didn't make us have to take another like. See, what I didn't want with the bow and arrow situation was to have we have all of our tools and then we'd have to have a bow and the quiver and that would leave us only 3 spots for materials. So if we were building, we wanted to have our tools but also wanted to have our weapons out, for Bob, of course. I didn't want to have to lose another spot. So that's cool that they added a quiver location there. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was a good thing. I thought that was a really good thing, and I'm looking forward to fire arrows and all that good stuff. Yeah, so I am looking forward to 1.9. I would love to have a couple new building blocks, so hopefully that happens. Hopefully that happens. What am I going to build after the roller coaster? We're going to build a new ranch house with barns and all sorts of good stuff. So, are you guys looking forward to? I know quite a few of you guys are getting done with school. So, are you getting close to your summer break yet? Is summer break coming up for you yet? I know a lot of you guys have been sending me messages like, "Oh, working on our finals, our final exams, and things." So, is your summer almost upon you yet? Are you looking forward to summer, getting out there into the warm sunshine? I sure as heck am. I sure as heck am waiting. Looking forward to some summer. Looking forward to some summer. We didn't really, where I live, have a horrible winter. Like it wasn't super crazy, but I am looking forward to some wild weather again. Less than 2 weeks. Oh, you're done with school? Ryan likes trains. I love that name. Ryan likes trains. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Anyway, let me get myself a bed set up here. There we go. Awesome. Ah, there we go. Sleeping. Still a month of school, so you got a little while left. Only 2 weeks. Yeah, looks like some of you guys are slowly getting there, and then some of you guys still have 2 weeks. I'm sorry. Yeah, looks like 2 weeks. Looks like you guys all have about 2 weeks, generally, in the chat. There we go. And bring that across there. Yeah, so this time of year, when I was a swimmer, was the time when my coach would torture us. So we have an indoor pool that's a 25 yard pool, and then we had a 50-meter pool outside. So a 50-meter pool would be the so a 50-meter pool would be, of course, the like Olympic size pool. So if you watch the Olympics and watch Michael Phelps swim, you would see a longer pool. So that would be the one outside. So at this time of year, they would be pressure washing it, filling it, of course, getting all the water in it and all. So our coach would think it was fun to send us all out there and have to be miserable in a non-heated pool. And we would get in there and it would just be awful. The pool would smell because I don't even think it had chlorine in it. So that was disgusting. And then the fact that it was like 50 degrees or something, maybe not quite 50, but it was so cold, unbelievably cold. And was one thing that was interesting? The guys were all total wimps. So we couldn't take it, but all the women, like they were just like, you guys are big babies. Like they really liked the cold water. Like all the guys were just big babies. Like we hated it. Oh my gosh, we hated it. Yeah, we hated that. But you know what? I guess it was fun. Was it fun? No, it wasn't fun. But it was exciting to at least be able to get close to being able to swim outside, because when you swim inside all the time, it gets kind of monotonous. But when you're outside, it's really fun to swim outside. It's really fun. Let's see. Let me get up here to about there. There we go. Wonderful. All right. There we go. And bring those across. That pool that I used to swim at's really like fancy now. They've got all sorts of like fancy gutters that make the pool better. They got a cool little scoreboard and all that stuff. It's like we didn't have any of them fancy bells and whistles back then. We didn't have any of them fancy bells and whistles. My coach used to like lobby to try to get like new things. He used to be like, they could build a stealth bomber for $1 billion and we can't have touch pads for our pool. He used to get so riled up about that stuff. There we go. Get that across there. Bring that up. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. What program do I use for live streaming? I use OBS for live streaming and recording, but when I have some time, I will be switching out OBS for my YouTube recording to something else. I want to get something else that has a little bit better quality, but I haven't had time yet to kind of work with some new programs and experiment. But hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I will. Unfortunately, I've got kind of a lot of doctor's appointments coming up, so probably not for at least a week or two. But I do want to switch out that OBS for recording on YouTube. I like OBS, but the quality could be better, and I want to improve it. Just haven't had the time yet to do it, and it's working, so, it's working, so what the heck. There we go, and then work on this section over here, looking good. Jellie's mowing like crazy. But oh, here, let's just open the door. Let's get Jellie in. Come on, Jellie, come on. Come on in, come on. Hey, the door's only gonna be open for like 5 seconds. Okay, well now she just ran back out. Jellie, it'd be really nice if Jellie ever cooperated once. Just like one time, like cooperated with me. All right, let's see. Let's grab about that. Go. She's in. We might have a team Jellie later. If she gets on my bed, I'll be able to pick her up. If she's on the floor, I can't get her. So if she's walking around down there and gets on the bed, I'll be able to grab her and we can have her on the chat. Oh, look at all the jellies. It's always great to have some jellies in the chat. When did the rest of the roller coaster get laid out? On YouTube today, we laid out this entire section right here. We got that all looking super fancy. And then I did a little bit of work off cam on this section right here, especially getting all the scaffolding ready. And then this area over here we've worked on for the last 3 weeks or so. We've gotten this area all complete. So soon we will have this all ready to rock. There we go, looking good. Oh, Scar, why did you kill Mufasa? Well, Mufasa, sometimes, you gotta have a new king. Sometimes you gotta have a new king. Sometimes you can't just have the same old politician always in office. Sometimes you gotta go. Sometimes they just gotta go. Whoa, look at that. Only 208 more days till Star Wars. My favorite command. There's nothing better. There's no better Nightbot command than when is the Star Wars movie releasing. I love that command. Best command ever. We have to thank Ivan for that. All right. Let's see here. And we'll work on that section later. Let's take a double check here. Oh boy, we are running out of those. We're gonna need some more. Let's go back to headquarters to get some more spruce wood. Have I ever watched the Doctor Who? Yes, actually, I have watched Doctor Who. I have. Let's see. I need to get back into it. So I'm at the season with the bow tie guy. So bow tie guy, which I don't know his name, but bow tie guy. I've seen the first 3 episodes of that season, so I need to get back into it and finish that season. But yeah, I really like Doctor Who. It's good. It's good stuff, important stuff. I usually like to watch Doctor Who when I'm doing really repetitive and boring stuff in Minecraft, like mining and, chopping down trees and stuff. That's what I always recommend when people are like, they don't have time to do, resource gathering and stuff. I'm always like, I bet you've got time to watch a little bit of TV. If you do, when you watch a little bit of TV, mine or do something like that if you want to be a little bit of multitasking. So that's what I do, at least. That's what I do. So what is your guys' favorite show currently? I'm kind of in a transitional period right now on TV. Like I'm trying to find my next show. Netflix has Daredevil, which is okay. I've seen the first episode. It's okay. I think it might get better. But yeah, I'm kind of in a transitional period, trying to find something good to watch. Haven't found the perfect thing yet. Bow tie guy. I don't know what his name is, so I'm just like, guy with the bow tie. He really likes the bow tie. It appears to be. House of Cards, yes, seen all 3 seasons. Now, I was a little disappointed with season 3. I always felt like it was building to something that never happened. So hopefully, I bet the next season will be good. If Underwood is, let me get in the right spot over here. If Underwood is in the primary, that'll be pretty cool. That'll be pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, of course he's gonna win, or no, let's see, primaries or general? Oh no, primary would be between the parties, and general would be the general election. Yeah, so I bet he'll be in the general election in season 3. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be pretty cool. And I don't think he killed anybody in this season, did he? No, I don't think he did. Oh no, they did. That's right. No spoiler. Sorry. Sorry. Gotham. Is that the show that's about Batman in his early young days? I think. I just finished Sons of Anarchy, which is sad it's over, but it is, it's true. Um and then what do we have? We have Mad Men. All my shows are ending. Mad Men, like we have the half season, that stupid half season business that AMC likes to do. So once that ends, I'll be like completely out of it. I'll be like, I have no shows anymore. They're all gone. They're all gone. Yeah, Gotham might be good. I'll look. I'll look for that. There we go. What else? What other good movie? What other good shows are there? Let's see. So like I was saying, that Son of Anarchy, Mad Men are done. Let's see, Breaking Bad is of course that's done. Yeah, I need a new show. I need a new show. There we go. And that's across there. Nice. That up there, looking good. Oh, I would love to get into Game of Thrones. I don't have HBO, so that's a bit of a problem. So that's a thing. Be great if Game of Thrones was on Netflix. Probably less people would probably pirate it. They're always mad about that. But I bet if it was on Netflix, people would be pretty happy. There we go. Get that across there. Looking good. Looks like we need to take ourselves a little sleep break. Grab ourselves out our Twitch bed. There we go. I wish it was purple. That would be pretty cool. Okay, Mojang, here's an idea for your 1.9 business. If we make a bed out of purple wool, why can't we have a purple bed? I want a purple bed. There we go, and let's work our way back up here. There we go, sweet. Let's get our purple bed out of the way, even though it's orange. There we go. Do I like Community? I suppose that's that like Community College show with Chevy Chase. I've actually never watched it. I've never watched it. Is it good? Is it good? I like Chevy Chase, but I haven't seen much of what he's done recently. I love Fletch. Good show, important show. One of my favorites. One of my favorites from the 80s. Good show, important show. Sequel, yeah, it was okay. But the original Fletch was amazing. Was amazing. Do you have rubber gloves? I do. I do. I've got them. They're also rented with a lease to buy. Oh, I love Fletch. Such a good show. And your name was Doctor. There we go. And then I grab that out. There we go. I thought your name was Dr. Coptoson. It was. It is. Oh, I love that. I love that movie. All right, work that guy down all the way. There we go. Awesome. Okay, and then we're gonna work our way up this pole here. What is my favorite movie of all time? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I could say any one particular one's my ultimate favorite movie, but I love myself some Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones, Star Wars. Those are all my favorite movies. There we go. I don't know if I can say which one is my ultimate or not. There we go. There we go. That's looking good. Nice. Why don't I do another Noob to Pro series? Unfortunately, you got to have 2 people to do that, and my brother, you know, he's busy. He's got a lot going on right now, and so he can't do it right now, and he's yeah, it's tough right now. So he maybe sometime. But anyway, I could do it with somebody else, like my dad or my mom. That might be fun. That might be fun. I know my mom probably wouldn't want to do it. She gets dizzy with like games, like watching them. But if I've noticed that when people say they're dizzy, like watching people play games, if they were to do it themselves, I think it's a little bit less of an effect. So it doesn't make them as, kind of seasick feeling. But yeah, I don't know. I need to, yeah, with your parents. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if they would want to do that or not. It might be kind of fun. I would love to do Noob to Pro Season 2 with my brother, get him back into the game, but maybe someday. I was gonna do actually. I still plan on maybe doing something with my dad. I don't know if it's gonna go through or not, but I was gonna have this thing with a game that we were gonna do, but it hasn't gone through yet. I have to get a certain piece of equipment to make it work and stuff. But maybe I still kind of hope that happens. We'll see. There we go. Looking good. Bring that across there. Nice. All right. There we go. And we'll bring that across there and then fill in this little section right here. Perfect. Wonderful. The Blackberry Police. Oh, the Blackberry Bandits returned. Blackberry Bandits. Yeah, that I've been meaning to maybe get back into H1Z1 and possibly we still need to do this section, but we can do that a little while later. So get back into H1Z1 and do some battle royales. I liked H1Z1 a lot, but the grind to get like, resources and stuff got like a little bit repetitive and boring. But I like the aspects of, kind of like interacting with other people in the game, messing around with them, making them do things if you have guns and stuff. Like that was a lot of fun. We need more resources. So maybe some battle royales might be kind of fun. So if you guys want to see some H1Z1 battle royale streams, definitely let me know. But yeah, I would love to do, our standard Minecraft streams, but then on top of that, as an add-on to it, some other games like that might be kind of fun. All right, let's grab some more of these guys. Beautiful, wonderful. Have I seen Z Nation, the TV show? No, I have not actually. I'm usually very far behind. As you guys know, I'm usually quite far behind in my movies and TV watching. So it'll probably be next year I'll figure out what that is. There we go. I show you the nether? I've showed it a few times. There's not really anything of interest other than lots and lots of scaffolding trying to get quartz or glowstone or something along those lines. Don't really like hanging out in the nether. Not a really great place to build. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Perfect. Wonderful. There we go. Oh, perfect. Jelly's on my bed. So if you guys want to see a Team Jelly, let me know. Let me know if you guys want to see some Team Jelly action. Why have you even played some Skyrim on your channel? I didn't play Skyrim originally because at the time, Bethesda, I believe, did not allow YouTube videos, and then people who did them got in a little bit of hot water. Since then, they've actually reversed that policy, and they allow YouTube videos now. So that's why originally I didn't do any Skyrim videos. I also then realized a little bit later on that there was some deals with certain MCNs which allowed it. So it was just weird. YouTube back then was very complicated. Things are a little more straightforward now. Game developers were still a little weirded out by YouTube back in 2012 when Skyrim came out. So things are a lot more relaxed than they were then. A lot of game developers didn't allow Let's Plays on their games back in those days. Since then, they've come around and realized the benefits of having a YouTuber, be within their community of a game. So that's nice that they've kind of come around. But yeah, the game's a little old now to start up anything on YouTube, unless you're maybe working with the mods or something along those lines. But I'll probably do some stuff with the newer games like Fallout. maybe, just maybe, there may be a new Red Dead Redemption coming out, and maybe, really hoping so. But yeah, let's get some Jelly hype. So I'm going to take just a 5-minute break. I'm going to get Jelly. So stay tuned. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to be 5 minutes. I'm going to go get Jelly, and we're going to have a little Team Jelly. All right. Hashtag Team Jelly, and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back. And we've got ourselves a friend today. We've got ourselves a friend. What are you doing? Jelly, why do you always like put your neck like that when we're on camera here? What are you doing? I don't understand. What are you looking at? What do you see out there? Is there something scary? Anyway, look at the camera, Jelly. Look at the scars. They like to say hi to you. Come on. She always like looks that way. Oh, there she is. She really wants to get going. So, all right, Jelly. Oh, where are you going? All right, she wants to go. So say goodbye. Bye, guys. See you later. I'm gonna go break stuff. Are you gonna go break stuff? She is. She's gonna go break stuff. There she goes. Cat hair and everything all over the place. Oh, Jelly. Cat hair all over me. You know, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. All right, so let's get ourselves back and ready to rock here. So I still need to show you guys my keyboard and my wizard powers after this too. So remind me, I got to show you my wizard powers that I have. Those are capable of many things like making keyboards make crazy light patterns. Yeah, it was like, bye, Jelly. I think she went under my bed in complete disgust. Oh, poor Jelly. Come on, Jelly. You gotta be a little bit more camera, a little less camera shy. The more cat hair, the merrier. No, not at all. Not at all. No, not at all. Not at all. There we go. You know what? We're actually almost there, really. Each section we get a little bit lower and it gets the speed up a little bit. There we go. We're going to have to go and get some more posts in a moment anyway. There we go. Get this all across here and it'll be amazing to have one phase. So I've kind of broken up the roller coaster into phases. The main lift hill is phase 1, and then phase 2 is of course the underwater section. Phase 3 we've got over there, and then phase 4 is the kind of twists and turns of the roller coaster. So we'll definitely get to that quite soon. There we go. And then work our way up here like so. There we go. Oh my, where are you going? Come back. There we go. Get those all loaded up and ready to go. Nice. You're a wizard, Scar. And a voice of Hagrid. Yeah, I think you guys will like it. I think you guys will like my wizard powers in a moment. There we go. Now, what we should all do is tweet Stud Muffin at some point and tell him that we're really excited about his cat furniture tutorial that he's planning on doing. I would love it if you guys did that. That would be great. Go to his Twitter and then tell him, hey, Stud, I'm really excited for your cat furniture tutorial that's coming up soon. Oh, that would be great. That would be great. Oh, there we go. Wonderful. All right. Awesome. So let's head back to our base camp and get some more milk chocolate wood before all the mobs start spawning. Why do I sense sarcasm? Yes, maybe just a slight touch of sarcasm, but we still need to motivate him to make sure he does it because he said he would. He said he would, and we need to keep Stud on his word, right? All right, so let's work our way up here, jump up there, close the gate behind us, beautiful, and grab out some, just need another section of that, and then we'll grab out a couple guys over here, and I can't believe that I'm almost out of this wood again, well, at least in that particular box. I've got some more elsewhere, so at least that's a good thing. But yeah, we definitely run out of this wood quick. There we go. Awesome. That's so little for all that we just put in there. That's all we got out of it. Oh, I hate the new recipe for planks. Whoa, the new recipe for planks is quite annoying. Quite annoying. All right, one more section here. So over here, over there, and put those guys in there like that. Awesome. Okay, let's sleep the night away. Oh, Kaz, that's awesome. I love the tweet. I just saw that on Twitter. That's great. I'm seeing the tweets go out. And you guys, yeah, add me to it. Oh ho, we've got ourselves a new Scar scriber, and let's let the announcement roll here. I think it should roll. It's a little bit delayed, but it will roll. It will roll. Will roll. Hold on, we almost got it. It's a little bit delayed. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the announcement. With bated breath. Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing here. I really, really appreciate it, and hopefully you enjoy your subscriber badge, your Jellie emotes, and I thank you so much for the support for the stream. And let's get a little sub hype, a little sub hype. But thank you so much for the support. I very much appreciate it, and hopefully you like the little announcement. I love hearing that. I always envision myself as a captain driving the USS Good Times. You know, oh, I love it. But thank you so much for the support. It's very much appreciated. All right. And then feel free to use as many Jellie emotes as you want. Jellie emotes are life. Jellie emotes are life. There we go. Awesome. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got a stray pillar going up there. Got a stray pillar rolling. Got ourselves a stray pillar. Yeah, I would love to someday have like another graphic come up when you subscribe, and it's it rolls like the I don't know, the welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scott here in the cockpit, and I want to welcome you aboard. But also maybe have like me like drive by on the screen in like a little like a hot air balloon or something. I think that'd be funny, or some type of ship, some type of craft. I think that'd be pretty cool. How do you get the Jellie emotes? The Jellie emotes are a perk for supporting the stream, so you can subscribe. There's a little button there, and then that helps kind of keep the stream afloat, pay the bills, and then the perks you get for that are like a chat badge, extra custom emotes to use in the chat, the custom like message that shows up on the screen thanking you and all. Can you do a YouTube video about all the buildings in Scarland? So like a tour, like a tour across Scarland. There is a tour that was done about a year ago. It has some things are new since then, but it's still pretty much up to date in all the other areas of Scarland. So if you're looking for that, you can go, in the search bar on YouTube, just Scarland Tour. Look for the most recent one. It should show at least a decent amount of the buildings. We will have a new tour pretty soon, actually. Probably sometime very early summer, we're going to do another tour once we kind of wrap up the roller coaster and all that stuff. But about the time we wrap up the roller coaster, I believe I'll be pretty close to about 200,000 subscribers on YouTube, and that's when we're going to do our next Q&A and a couple other videos kind of to celebrate that and all. So I'm looking forward to that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Wonderful. But yeah, so there's definitely lots of tours I've done on Scarland. You could even, go back in time a little bit and see what Scarland looked like in tours where we looked at stuff that has changed quite a bit. So I always like to, there's certain videos that I watch once in a while of mine, and that's tours of Scarland, just to kind of see like what things looked like back then and how things have improved, hopefully. So those are the videos that some of the people ask, do you watch your own videos? And I was like, not really, but I do watch the tours. I do watch my tours once in a while. I'll pull those up and kind of see what kind of progress we've made, in different areas. You have a road trip coming up in late next month, going to the East Coast. Oh, well, hopefully you have some fun. Hopefully you have some fun and see some sights. I've never been to the East Coast, actually. Never been to the East Coast. There we go. Been all around the West. Been to the Midwest. never always had the best experience. And then I've always wanted to go to the East for fun, but maybe someday. Maybe someday. Can I bring back the Minecraft mini games? Yeah, definitely. If you guys like that, I know some people did like it and some people didn't, so it's kind of mixed with the mini games. So yeah, we'll maybe we'll have mini games Sunday. Who knows? Maybe. Have I been to Texas? I was in Texas when I was 3 years old, so don't quite remember Texas. It was just kind of a layover flight. So no, I've never really, been to Texas and looked around. Just in the airports and stuff, which is crazy because I remember that trip quite well actually. Quite well going to Florida when I was 3. A lot of people say you can't remember things back then. Well, I can't. I remember my aunt. She has iguanas, and I remember being on the floor and the iguana was like coming after me, and I remember like giving the iguana a bath in her bath in her bathtub with the iguana. Putting the iguana in there and washing it off, and then feeding him. I also remember there being fleas, and I got all bit up. I remember going to Disney World and Disney and Epcot. I remember we went to the Cinderella Royal Table. It's actually the restaurant that's in Cinderella Castle. And I remember like getting really sleepy and then falling asleep and like missing all the action. There we go. Awesome. There was actually a space shuttle launch while we were there, but we didn't see it. Have I ever been to Louisiana? No, I have not. I haven't been to a ton of places. But to a few. Oh, awesome! You're going to France this summer? Oh man, that'll be fun. Have fun with that. That'll be fun. Every time I've gone to Florida, something has eaten me. Last time I went there, the mosquitoes, like I was absolutely covered in mosquito bites. Every time I go there, there's something there wants to eat me. Something about it, something about Florida. Everything wants to eat me there. It's like Australia. There's all these bugs and things trying to get me. All right, let's see. Find that pole over there. Boom, bada, bam. There we go. Almost across. There we go. Bring that up there. Looking good. Bring that down. Awesome. Mosquitoes are horrible this year. Well, good thing I'm not going anymore. Good thing I'm not going to Florida. Actually, I really want to go back to Florida. I want to see the new Atlantis exhibit they have at the Cape. Really, really want to see that. And also Harry Potter Land. Really want to see Harry Potter Land. Really want to see Diagon Alley, all that stuff. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. There we go. Boom. There we go. Wonderful. There we go. Get that all across there and bring that down. Wonderful. Wait, we're floating. What in the world? We're floating. We're floating. What's going on here? Hold on. Relog. Emergency relog. Relog. What in the world? Okay, there we go. We had emergency relog there. There we go. We're all back up and rolling. You love living here in Florida. Yeah, I like Florida a lot. The times I visit, I think I've been to Florida 3 times. I think I've been there 3 times. 3 times. There we go. And cut that out of there. Wonderful. There we go. Awesome. I've seen quite a few alligators actually. Yeah, that was pretty cool. We've when we were there. Went to I think we've been to the Glades once, and then we we saw some in another area. There we go. Get that across there. And then let's work this pole up over here. Get this all loaded up and ready to go. There we go. Looking good. Nice. Blame Troll Sheep. Blame Troll Sheep. Did something go wrong with the stream? Everybody knows the code word when the stream has technical difficulties. It's code red. It's code red. Code red. There we go. I get scared when I see Troll Sheep come up in the stream. By the way, Troll Sheep is back again and gone, so that's a thing. Troll Sheep was here and Troll Sheep was gone, so I just don't. I don't even like the looks of Troll Sheep. I don't like Troll Sheep at all. Troll Sheep comes around, bad things happen. So yeah, I don't like Troll Sheep. DP155. Well, man, dumb old Twitch, huh? That's bad old Twitch. But thank you so much for coming back and refollowing. I'm glad you enjoyed the streams and wanted to come on back, even though bad old Twitch deleted me. You know, that's something that I never get about YouTube and Twitch is sometimes they fail at that their very simple thing, like trying to make sure that they notify subscribers and followers when videos or live streams start. There we go. All right, we are out of fence posts. But apparently YouTube is actually working on new sub boxes to actually make them work. So that's something, I guess. But Twitch does a pretty good job generally. All right, so let's sleep this night away, and then we'll work on some of that other sections in a little bit later. We'll get, you know, those lower tiers built up a little bit. But yeah, we're starting to kind of wrap it up with our look at what this all looks like from a distance. There we go. Let's have ourselves a little sleep. Proud to be a Scar viewer. Well, I'm glad the videos and the live streams are something you enjoy to come out and watch. That makes me happy. Keyboard hype? Yes, definitely. We're gonna have a little bit of keyboard hype. Definitely a little keyboard hype. Oh man, you guys are gonna love this. Hopefully I can pull up the little panel that I can change some of the colors and stuff. American theme parks look like paradise if you live in Belgium. Yeah, we are kind of lucky. We have some kind of fun things. Oh, there we go, guys. Look at that. We have that section all complete. Now you can tell, like right off the bat here, we don't have those extra poles going up that add a little bit more dimensionality to it. Once we do add those going across there, it'll really look cool. That'll really add some more design and some more detail to the build there. But what do you guys think? Starting to look pretty cool? Starting to look pretty cool. Oh man, I love that. Oh, that's exciting. It's pretty cool to finally kind of get this all looking good. We're at the point where it's starting to actually look like a roller coaster. We can actually ride portions of it. So let's actually have some roller coaster riding hype. So let's actually take a quick little ride. Now, one thing we do have to be careful about is mobs will spawn on the track. So I've actually bumped Bob a couple times. I was able to kill him before he blew up, but it would be kind of sad to have the entire like track section blown out. It would take forever to fix, especially if it was way up in the air and all of that stuff. But let's get some roller coaster ride and hype. Enderman. Yeah, a little sneaky Enderman. All right, let's get in a line here. And oop, sneaky. All right, that gate was open. Somebody was around here playing some jokes. Troll sheep, maybe. Troll sheep. All right, we are on our way. And you can kind of see some of the progress over there. So once we do get all the supports up there, that'll look really nice when that's all kind of filled in and has its supports all built up and ready to go. There's our little command headquarters, our little tent. And of course, there's phase 4 with all the dips and turns over there, all looking super fancy. It's always troll sheep. Yep, it is always troll sheep. I like how we get real slow up here. It gets all kind of, you're anticipating, like, oh man, here we go. Whoa! I love it. Soon we're going to get all sorts of fun details and decorations built up here and make it look all fancy and fun. What's my thoughts on the Apple Watch? I kind of like the concept of having of it a little bit. I don't see a point of myself buying something that expensive at this point. I was really looking forward to the Apple Watch, but when I saw it, you know, it looked okay. I don't really like the design. I would prefer it like a circle. I don't really like kind of that square look. It doesn't have a feature that I'm like, oh, I can't live without that feature. If it had something like that, I would probably think about maybe getting one someday, but I don't know. We'll see. I think the Apple Watch will get better, and just smartwatches in general will get better as the time goes on, because when we look back at what the iPhone originally looked like, kind of a big difference between what the smartwatches or smartphones of today look like with that first iPhone, when they really introduced that category of smartphones and stuff like that. So I think wearable devices like that will get much better in the future. I don't think it's a fad that'll go away. I think more and more stuff will be like that. It's just we need to wait a little bit to see what is in store, because I think it needs to have time for developers to kind of come up with, you know, what would be a great app that would look great on a like a wrist. You know, that would work for my idea or something like that. There we go. Well, there we go. That's about as far as we can roll. But yeah, there we go. That is looking super fancy. And I feel like, my friends, I feel like it is time for some keyboard hype. We've had some roller coaster hype. It's time for some keyboard hype. So give me 1 second. Let me find my program that will allow me to change the colors a little bit. And then we will have this rocking. There we go. And then let me go Corsair. There it is. All right, I got my engine all loaded up, the lighting engine. Okay, there we go. Let me get out. Let me set it to default. There we go. Let me go into settings. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna get the camera. Now this might be a little while, but I'm gonna drop it down. See if I can show it to you guys. There it is. Can I get wide? Here, see, when you push a button like that, it sends out little like color patterns. I mean, it's not the best. I can't get the best quality to show you guys, but you can kind of see how, like, when you push down a key, like right here, it sends out a pattern like that. So if I go to lighting, let's see, go to profiles. Let me go to default. Sometimes I'm still learning the software, and it's a little bit finicky, and it's not quite working how I wanted it. I wanted to show you guys it, but I'll show it to you when I get it more organized and it looks a little bit better. But you can at least kind of get a vague idea of what it looks like. But you can make it do rainbow patterns, but unfortunately the software, I'm still learning it, and I don't know quite how to make it do that again. But I've only had it for a few hours, so I will definitely learn how to use that a little bit more and show it to you guys. But it's cool, like when you push a key, like it sends out little like patterns, and you can control all the little colors and stuff. I've been saving it for a very long time, so I'm kind of excited for it. But yeah, well guys, I thank you so much for watching today. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support on Twitch and on YouTube. You guys bring a smile to my face every day when we jump on here and make a YouTube video or a stream. And hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. And yeah, so Wells Knight is currently live streaming. So why don't we all go over and say hi to Wells? Hopefully maybe the mods can get some a link over to Wells' channel, and then we can go over there and have a little bit of fun with Wells. I think he may be streaming Stud Tech, so we can jump on over there and say hello, Wells. So let me pull up Wells' channel because I have yet to find it. There we go. Okay, here we go. Awesome. So here is Wells' link in the description. I will post that a couple times so you guys can have it, so you can scroll up and grab it. But yeah, once again, guys, thank you so much for watching today. And we'll be streaming once again tomorrow on StudTech around the same time. So until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter.